What's going on, escape artists? Finally heading up the approach. Got the reflecting pool right behind us. And I got Silent Bob with me. You're supposed to be silent. But yeah, we're heading up the approach now. Supposed to be cloudy all day and then storm tonight, so this will be a fun test right at the start. I don't know how many of you watched the video on explaining why I'm doing it, but overcoming fears is one of them. I am not a huge fan of storms, so this will be interesting. I'll see you guys a little bit farther up because we're about to start climbing the waterfall. We're near the waterfall with the steps. What's going on, guys? So we're about halfway up the stairs. They are just kicking our asses. We've already had to stop a couple times, deal with clothes a little bit. I took the legs off of the pants, so it's nice and cool. Bob, how you doing?
Stairway to hell.
He had no idea that these stairs were here. I left that out intentionally. Well, the stairs were quite fun. We went past that, and now we're at the first little stream here. Take a break. We topped off the water and grab a snack, and we're about to push on. Bob, the stairs. What'd you think?
It was fun. Yeah.
So, your legs gonna be like mildly sore, or are they just gonna be like a volcano erupted hot burning?
Probably gonna be worse tomorrow night, because I get to climb back down them.
Well, I gotta keep walking, so.
But I guess it's not as bad going down.
True. Alright, guys, we're gonna push on, get up to the top of Springer. It's looking like we're gonna be there around 7 p.m. tonight, so we're only gonna have a little bit of daylight to get set up, so see you guys in a bit. So it's been a few minutes since we gave you a little video. It's actually been quite some time. We are over halfway up the approach, and my quads and my legs keep cramping up real bad. So I'm gonna have to stretch a lot and drink a lot more water. The downside to being lazy and going for a really long hike. But hopefully, after slamming a crap load of water today and in the morning before heading out, that'll help. And then just the next few days of taking it easy too, because we were kind of late this morning, so kind of pushing a little bit faster than we probably planned on, but yeah. How you feeling? Yeah, but the view is awesome. We already ran into a couple people that just came from Sobo, so pretty cool. Good morning, people. So we had to stop at Black Gap last night. Bob was out of water, and I had to go to the bathroom, so you know, the privy was close enough. But then when we got done getting our water and stuff, we're just like, screw it, we'll stay. So that's what we did. And then it turned into a rather really wet night. This guy got lucky when he had to take his middle of the night bathroom break. It's still dry out. Crawls back in his tent.
Before it started raining.
Yeah. Meanwhile, mine was in the middle of the rain, and it slowed down. I was like, alright, it's a good time to get out. I get outside, and it starts pouring. Go figure.
Yep.
But since we're at Black Gap, we got a mile and a half to get up to Springer. And then I'm going to head to Hawk Mountain while he goes back and takes my car home. So, see you guys at the plaque. Here we are. The first white blaze. The other plaque. Oh man, kind of a bummer. Can't really give you too much of a lookout from this little vista here, but it's a little bit foggy. All right, so we're both pretty much running low on water because the Black Gap shelter water source sucks, so we're gonna go find the other one that's here, and then we'll part ways, and he'll walk back down along the blue blazes, and I will keep following these ones north. Alright guys, so first off, this is a mic check for the headphones, just to make sure those work just fine. Coming down off of Springer right now, and I would actually want to point something out to people who still have yet to start. If your start day is going to be wet, give yourself plenty of time to get back down Springer. It is rocky and they are slippery. No amount of tread is going to help you, and definitely have some poles. But Silent Bob is on the other side of the mountain on his way down, and I can actually see the parking lot that's just north of Springer. So yeah, all in all, it's going good so far. Emotions are running real high, but yeah, gonna step it out because it's already noon and I still gotta get to the next shelter. Ooh, guys, just sat down for some lunch, and my lunch right now is deer bologna and some cheddar cheese in a tortilla wrap. Man, is that filling, and it is so good. I'm actually 3 miles in from the parking lot, so yeah, it's been nice. It's blue skying for us a little bit, so able to get some sunshine today. Hopefully a few things dry off that are attached to my pack before I get back to get to the camp, so that way I can put them in my tent dry. But I don't want to move. I'm full from that meal. Oh, that's great. I'll sit here for another 10-15 minutes. I'll just listen to a little bit of tunes or listen to the little creek that's nearby, and then get moving. Hopefully I will be at the shelter around 5 o'clock. See you guys in a little while. How about a little bit of green tunnel action for you? It took me a few minutes to get up and moving because, man, that meal was just filling. It was delicious, and yeah, gotta say, it's a good meal. It's a bit heavy to carry though. That's the only downside to having a block of cheese on you with some bologna, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It was a good meal, good starter meal to get it kicked off, right? I'll probably avoid carrying anything that heavy again for a little while anyway. But yeah, I'm maybe I'm like a mile and a half past where I stopped to eat. So I am going to keep pushing forward. I'm making some good time, at least right now. As soon as I start going up the hill more than I am right now, that'll slow me down. But yeah, whew. Excellent. So far, so good, so fun. Awesome. Well, hello. I am just up the hill from the Long Trail Falls side trail. I didn't go down it, but that is exactly 2.2 miles from the Hawk Mountain shelter tenting area. They actually moved the tents away from the shelter, and now you got a tent a little ways back towards the start. So yeah, oh man, does not pay to be out of shape. Nate from Between the Blazes, if you're watching, your tip about the stairs, like doing stairs at home, I may have said this once before, but yeah, I Should have followed that advice. Trying to find a good spot with signal just so I can get a beat on where Silent Bob, my brother, is. Make sure he made it back down to Amicalola Falls okay. I have a spot, PLB, he doesn't, so he said he's just, every time he takes a break, he's going to send me a text so I know where he's at. So hopefully we hear from him soon. But I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes. It's 3:43 and just a little under 2 miles to go. I'm alright with taking my time. Even at a 2 mile an hour pace, it's still decent, so. Hello, people. So, just leaving Hawk Mountain 10 area. There's a little sign right there that tells you where it is. Apparently it's brand new. They set it up either last year or between last year and this year. It's a nice little area. 5-star rating at this point. What's going on, guys? So, just went over Sassafras Mountain, and yeah, that was a pretty good climb. It's the tallest one for the day, so that's done. However, I started hiking at like 10 o'clock this morning, and it's already 3:30. I have like 3 miles left to get to where I'm camping, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do Justice Creek or Gooch Gap this morning, or tonight. Just whichever one I get to, I guess. But, yeah. But we will see when I get there. I'll figure it out as I go. After I get down off of Sassafras, there's another little one I gotta go up. I forget the name of it. But I gotta go up and over that one, and then it's just downhill to the shelters, so that's gonna help a ton. If that downhill is smoother than this, then I will be able to just rock it out. So I'm going to shut up now and get walking. Alright, I am at Cooper Gap, and I gotta say, looking at the guides before I left this morning, there was no water from Hawk Mountain up until Justice Creek. Now, I planned ahead for that, and I still have plenty of water on me. But headquarters, 4th Battalion, 5th RTB, leaving a water buffalo here. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And if you're keeping it, if you guys are the ones keeping this stocked, then this just isn't some civilian who bought it. Thank you. Thank you from a former soldier to you guys. Thank you. But if you are keeping it stocked for the thru hikers, hang a sign. However, while walking around this water buffalo, I do want to point out something. What is this? Right there. I can't get to it, but this thing is not a trash can, people. Do not shove your trash into the middle of something that's provided for you. Alright guys, so for those of you that are keeping up with the website, I just got done posting the pictures. I was up there a little farther on a log, and yeah, it's some great signal there, so I was like, I'm going to take advantage of it real quick. Plans kind of change as they do on the trail. I was going to push for Gooch Gap, but it's already 5:20, and it'll start getting dark in 2 hours. And I kind of like to be at camp when I have at least 2 hours of daylight left, so I can get set up, eat, grab water, and get situated for bed before running out of daylight. So I'm going to stop at the Justice Creek 10 area, and then tomorrow I'm going to stop at Woody Gap at the hostel there and post this video. So yeah, all in all, it's going well. Another good reason for me to stop is earlier today than I wanted to. My feet are a little bit more sore than I would like, so cutting it short just a little bit. And tomorrow will also be a shorter day. The day after will be shorter as well, because after I get done at Woody, I'm going to go to the Lance shelter, and then from there push over to Neels Gap, because I'm not camping in between those 2 points because I don't have a bear canister. So what's going to happen is I will stop at Woody Gap, upload the video, and maybe get a decent night's sleep in a bed, and then drive on. And hopefully you guys we'll be enjoying these videos. If you are not following the blog itself, please do swing by. Please swing by the blog and check out the pictures and the text posts. I might not do massive text posts like I did the first night, but we will see. See you guys soon. All right, guys, I'm at Justice Creek. There's my camp, right? Actually, over there on the other side is where the main group of pads are, but it looks like they started putting some tent area up over on this side of the creek. But I just want to show you guys something. If I spin around this way and walk a little bit, you start noticing things on the ground. You got a bag full of, I don't even know what. There's a fuel canister right there. Another little piece of trash right there, down by that stump. There's a seat down there, or it could be a sleeping mat. And I walk past a washcloth just hanging there. Now, I haven't even begun to go down there and take a look. What the hell is all that about? 6 more miles and there's a trash can. Keep that shit in your pack and throw it away when you get to Woody Gap, okay? There's no reason for that. We come out here to enjoy nature, not make it look like it's the littered part of Pittsburgh. If you drive through Hazelwood and go down towards the waterfront, there's this hill that's got a lot of trash on it. That's what this looks like. Only that's worse. But don't make this look like that. Carry the shit out. Pack it in, pack it out. Good morning, people. So, this is what? Day 4, if you count the approach trail as day 1. And I gotta say, waking up, I feel like $1,000,000. It's just, got some good sleep last night, and well, it was alright sleep. Like, woke up a couple times. There was a storm. Georgia just can't stop raining on us for some reason. But then I wake up at 4:30, and there's not a single cloud in the sky, and it was beautiful. Even though the trees are blocking out a lot of the stars, it was great. As I may have mentioned in one of my previous videos, astronomy is one of my other hobbies, so I'd love to get some nighttime shots, even if the phone doesn't pick it up very well, just so we can see. But the plan today is to go to Woody Gap. There's 2 women that have been hiking together. They have a truck at Woody Gap. I'm gonna run into town real quick and grab a few things that are necessary, and maybe if there's an opening at the hostel, I'll stay there. If not, I'll come back and just hike into the first campsite I see and stay there, and just Nero tomorrow over to Lance Creek campsite. That way, after Lance, I can just push over to Neels Gap, because in between those 2 points you need a bear canister, and I don't have one, so I can just push right through it. But that is the plan. Either stay in Woody Gap or come back out and camp near Woody Gap and just do the 4 miles to Lance Creek and then push over Blood Mountain. Yay, this is gonna be the tall climb tomorrow, or Thursday. Tall climb over to Neels Gap, the first big one over 4,000 feet. Should be fun. See you guys in a bit. I am quite enjoying this walk this morning. It's starting to show that things are growing in, so that is very nice. Very pretty down here in this valley. And this valley is the one that is just before Gooch Shelter. I'm still on my way there. I need to go there and sign the log, because I haven't signed any yet. The 10 areas don't have one, and I forgot to do the one at Springer. Whoops. Alright guys, here we are. At the top of Ramrock Mountain. Well, almost the top, but here is the vista. Look how tiny that house, those 2 houses look. Oh, that is so amazing. And a couple more miles to Woody Gap. I I think I'll just run into town and grab a couple things that are needed and then just head back, and find the first campsite I see, because there's random ones scattered all over the trail too, not just shelters and such. So that's what I'll do. It's just absolutely amazing. A couple mountains way off there in the distance. Guys, here's the view from another angle. I actually had to sit down for this one because it's just so dizzying. Let's see. Where is it? Down there. The trail. The walk up here. Wouldn't be able to see it with all the leaves, but right now you can make out little bits and pieces of where the trail's at. That's pretty damn cool. I gotta be honest. This view is just dizzying. I can't wait for some of the higher elevation views. This is, whew. Hey guys, so I'm camping at Woody Gap, and it's a nice little spot. There was a group of us that had been hiking together since just before Springer Mountain, and one of them got kind of sick, and there were two that were hiking with their dog, and a couple more here and there that would just pop in and out of the group as we went. But the one that got sick, she had to go back into town. The two that were hiking with their dog, they stopped at Woody Gap because they were only doing just a section, and waited and did a whole little beer run thing, and I thank you guys for that. That was awesome of you, and the guys did make it here in time. Was still plenty of light. They received what I picked up for them. We did this whole I fly, you buy deal, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight, and hopefully not regret it in the morning. But yeah, just want to give you guys that update. And let me tell you what, Yingling, while it is my staple at a bar, has never tasted so good. Hey guys, so just left Woody Gap. It's a nice little campground there, especially if you have any needs to run into town. The roads are right there. Last night was a beautiful night. Stars were nice and bright, and you could actually overlook the nearby towns, which is pretty cool. During the day, you don't even realize they're there because the trees block them, but at night you can see the lights. Pretty nifty. Alright guys, change of plans. So I got to Lance Creek at like 11:30 or something like that, and I started at 10. So I knocked out those 3.4 or 4 miles or whatever it is from Woody Gap pretty quick. There is a group of us that are splitting the cost for a cabin at Neels Gap, since those are still open. So we're going to do that. So I am going to push on past Blood Mountain and get to Neels Gap. This should be fun. It's 1 o'clock right now, and I'm about a mile past Lance Creek, so yeah, I'm already feeling it going up this hill because this is the biggest climb so far on the AT, for those that don't know. But yeah, plans change constantly on the trail. I've already redone my plans tons of times, so yeah. And I'm a little winded going up this, so I'm gonna keep going. Alright guys, here we are, Blood Mountain. Look at that view. Man. That climb was intense. But just look at it. Whew. Climb was rough, but had a leftover from last night. I'm enjoying this while enjoying the view, so yeah, and then a 2 mile climb down into a shower. So yeah, after get down there, there's some Wi-Fi, and you guys will have this video. So I'm gonna enjoy this for a little bit and just stare at the mountains in front of me and get down off this mountain. Alright guys, one more view for before I go. I just had to. Man. And this is just the beginning of the really good views and the amazing views and things I'll see. But before it's asked, yes, the empty Yingling is in my pack. It's kind of weird. Normally I can tell when alcohol is in my system. But that's not the case today. Today it is turning all the carbs that are in a beer into energy. I just like feel my body just refreshing because of that beer, and the alcohol is basically burnt off right away. So yeah, but got some rocky surfaces to walk down here to get down Blood Mountain, so I will talk to you guys in a little bit more towards the bottom. Alright guys, chilling at Blood Mountain Cabins. These are pretty nice. Got funky stuff over here. He just took a shower, so he's wrapping it up.
Titties, it's cool.
And then we got the couple from ideallythrough.com. They're already crashed out, so check them out when you get a chance. The climb down the mountain was great. I tried to fly as much as I could, but those of you who've already done the hike know that coming down off of Blood Mountain is quite rocky, and had to go a little bit slow. But I just want to go back and thank those ladies that had their pup with them. Mia, Lindsay is the only one I remember the name of. I'm sorry if you're watching, but I want to thank you guys for that, and the guys that I met up with, definitely thank you for letting me ride in the back of your truck to go grab their beer. So it's bedtime soon. I'll go get this uploaded, and the next group of videos will start with checking out mountain crossings. See you later.